Gerhard Gerry Suhr was born and raised on his family's farm near Elgin. After graduating from Neligh High School in 1954, he trained at the General Motors Training Center in Omaha, spurring him to receive a Bachelor of Science and Vocational Education degree from the University of South Dakota. Suhr became the service manager for Shaffer Pontiac-Buick in Norfolk, where he remained for a dozen years. His passion for all things automotive and motorsports led him to Northeast Nebraska Technical Community College, also known as Northeast Community College in Norfolk, where he developed the automotive department. In 1973, Gerry was named Outstanding Educator at the institution, where he played a vital role for 30 years. The racing bug bit Suhr in 1958, but his first stint running the ovals only lasted 1 year. He returned to the track in 1965 after buying a car from Dale Kesting. That purchase led to the beginning of an impressive run for the Penny Pincher, as Suhr was known to his fellow racers, and the iconic blue number 56 modified and super modified cars. It only took 2 years before Gerry Suhr became a name and a force to reckon with at area tracks. He claimed the 1967 mid-season championship race at Riviera Raceway in Norfolk. At the time, the victory was the biggest win of his career. Suhr received the Bud Herschel Award for Sportsmanship in 1968. By 1971, he won track championships in Clearwater, Creighton, and Riviera Raceway. Throughout his career, Suhr also competed at tracks in Yankton, Sioux City, Lamar's, Iowa, Albion, and others scattered across the Midwest. He collected 40 championship trophies during his career. Suhr relied on his background as an innovative mechanic and automotive engineer to bring cutting-edge technology and ideas to race cars, especially when it came to safety features and ways to increase speed. Suhr was one of the first racers to move the wings back on his super-modified racing machine. Once others saw the improvement, many followed suit. In the late 1970s, Suhr stepped away from racing in the super-modified division. The ever-persistent Robert Haase, owner of Riviera Raceway, lured him back in 1985, in time for the track's upcoming enduro race. Time in the driver's seat pulled Suhr and his family back into the thick of competition. In 1986, the Suhrs purchased a Boyce chassis late-model sportsman car from Brad Cleve. A year later, Suhr switched to a Howe chassis. The result? A season-long points battle with former NECC student and mentee Larry Hochmeyer. Both cars were sponsored by Coors, and at the end of the season, the mentor squeaked by for the points championship. Hochmeyer was not the only student who followed his professor's lead by jumping into a race car. Suhr also taught and mentored racing phenoms including Kim Lingenfelter and Brad Rowe, and inspired others like NECC auto mechanics instructor Gene Vinkenberg to join a pit crew. As a tribute to their teacher and the influence he had, both raced the number 56. The college continues to honor Suhr's legacy by awarding a scholarship to a deserving student annually. Riviera Raceway co-owner Janet Haase said Suhr brought a level of professionalism to racing that wasn't always seen at the time. He was well respected by fellow racers and track owners across Northeast Nebraska. He assisted in starting the Northeast Nebraska Drivers Association, which came at a critical time when tensions bubbled between drivers and track promoters. Under his leadership, the association and owners were able to reach calmer times. Racing for Suhr was a family affair. His wife Bev only missed one race in his decades-long career. She had a good reason, as she delivered a child. He urged his children and grandchildren to be interested in cars and automotive endeavors and compete in the sport in which he fielded a long and successful career. Following retirement, the Suhrs relocated to Lake Havasu City, Arizona, where he served as an instructor and test driver for the Ford Proving Grounds in Yucca, Arizona. Suhr died June 22, 2003 in Arizona and is buried in Hillcrest Memorial Park in Norfolk. His racing legacy continues as he is inducted into the Northeast Nebraska Motorsports Hall of Fame.